Hey fam, welcome back to the Mystic Flow. This is your girl Shiloh. New updated, these cards have been updated to reflect the actual YouTube channel. There we go, Claudine Neal. Also, we've got new absorbency key, so we're just going to keep it plain and simple, OMHL. Those are going to be printed, those letters are going to be printed on the wings of the pad, so whenever you pick up a pad, there's no more mystery. You know exactly what to expect. The L is for the liners and the lights. The only difference is the lights are going to be a little bit longer than the liners. So again, no confusion. Alright, so let's jump into today's tutorial. I promise you guys a quick video on how I create my templates. So these are just a couple of templates that I use for my pads. And the reason why I love these, I found out about these and ran with them, is because they're flexible, they're see-through, and they're adorable. They're adorable. The pads that you make from them will be adorable. But these templates are adorable because this plastic is really good, even if it gets wet or whatever. So one of the things that I love about these is that you can see through. And you can place this on your fabric and get whatever design you want where. Let's say you want this little orange guy right here just on the wings. Perfect right there. What if you want him in the center? Boom, he's right there in the center. So you get to customize your pad and get exactly whatever picture from your fabric you want where on your pad. All right, so let's get into it. Those plastic mats that I use is from these, I call them disposable cutting boards, because you cut on them a couple of times, you gotta let them go. But for our purpose, they're perfect. So you get these from the dollar store, and it's 2 pieces that come in the package. And again, they're flexible, but still durable for what we need them for. And it's a pretty good size sheet for if you're going to do a pattern. You can get a couple of patterns out of these, and it depends on whatever craft you're using it for. And I say craft because I'm going to show you that I've also created a template for the wet dry traveler, and I'll show you a little bit more about this later. Alright, so let's get into it. What you want to do first is create your pattern from paper. Once you've tested it and it's to the specifications that you want it, we're just going to transfer it to the plastic sheet. This is a new pattern, a new pad pattern that I'm trying out, and that's the cool thing, super cool thing about wearing cloth, is that you can customize your pad exactly to your specific needs. I've noticed that I bleed a little bit more towards the left side of my body. And so I'm trying out this asymmetric pad. As you can see, it's got more protection on the left side than it does on the right side. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this is my new pattern. So once you've created your paper pattern and you're happy with that, you're just going to transfer it to your plastic. So you get your pattern, you just lay it on there, and you just trace all the way around. Trace all the way around on your plastic mat. If you're using these for cloth pads, I would recommend that you leave space at the top and the bottom of your plastic so you can mark your center points. You can mark your center points. So what you'll do once you've got your pad traced out, then you come back with your ruler on the pad, on your plastic mat, and then you'll just trace where your center point is. So let's go ahead and do that. Trace your pad and cut it out. I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my pattern already traced and cut out of my plastic mat. So there we go. Next thing you want to do is put your paper template back onto the plastic template and make sure that everything lines up nicely. If it doesn't, you just want to go ahead and retrace all these little areas that you're not happy with, and then just trim. But I'm pretty happy with this. The next thing you want to do to make sure that your pattern will cut up the way you want it to is to trace it on a new sheet of paper. Now, I have to be careful when I do this because this is asymmetric, and I already know that this bottom piece